Have you ever wondered what are all the steps to a wholesale deal? What do they look like? How do I go from zero to paid? How do I go from step one to step Z? I want to see how it all works. Today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. And this is wholesaling using free methods. We're not using any paid methods. It's just free stuff, and we're doing deals every single day. In fact, my 16-year-old kid just got a big contract today using exactly what I'm about to show you. The property's worth 375. He got it for 217. You hear me? It's worth $375,000. He got it for $217. $217,000. All right. So that's a huge spread. So let me show you exactly how it's done. All right, let me share my screen. All right, so this is your easy guide to your first wholesale deal. So welcome. I'm Ron Woods. Welcome here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the free group. You might be in the YouTube channel. You might be on a free group. Either way, welcome. And let me just first show you about my very first. I'll tell you about my first wholesale deal and what I did wrong is in here. So it's in here. I did it. I was embarrassed. So you don't have to be. So I had a mentor at the time, and he was showing me teaching me how to do this. And this was one where I had to go to the house and meet the seller. So I was very proud of myself. I went down, I met with the seller, I sat with him, I walked the property, we sit down, we're negotiating price, and we're going back and forth. And I finally come to some numbers. I got the profit for me, and I got the numbers down was good for him. And I get this, I get it under contract, we sign everything, and I bring it to my mentor. And he goes, "You did a great job, except you forgot one thing." I go, "What?" "You forgot to get the flipper's profit. He's got to make $30,000 on this. You got to go get a $30,000 price reduction. I know you don't know how to do it, but we're going to call him, listen to what I say, learn what I do, then you can do it on your own." I'm like, devastated. How did I forget the flipper's profit? It's okay. It was my very first contract I ever got. I still made money on it. But that is in here, that problem, that mistake I made. And we're going to make sure you don't make the mistake. So let's start with finding the property. How do we find the property? So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to Redfin or Zillow, right? I like Zillow, right? That's my jam. I'm going to go for Zillow, and I'm going to look for homes that need work. Let's go ahead and just go to Zillow. And I'm going to pick a random market. Let's pick a market I've never done before. We're going to pick Huntsville, Alabama. Huntsville, Alabama. Arkansas? Huntsville, Alabama. All right, so I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. And what we're going to be looking for are keywords like fixer upper or TLC in homes listed over 30 days. Fixer uppers, these are what we're looking for. As is houses. TLC means tender loving care. These are keywords that show motivation, that show a problem with the property. See, the properties that we want, the properties that look good to us, are not the pretty houses. They're not the perfect houses. They're not the renovated houses. We like the ugly houses, the ones that need a new roof, the ones that need a complete rehab, the ones that there's some fire damage, there's exposed walls. That's what we want because there's big profits in those. That's what we want. So the uglier the house, the better. The older the house, the better. You mean a house that's 50 years old, 70 years old, that's never been renovated, same roof been on there? Oh, baby, we gonna get a deal because everything in the house has to be replaced. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna look at what you do is we're gonna go for sale. We're not worried about the price right now, bed, bath. We're not worried about that. But I like to focus on houses. I think you should focus on houses starting out. And then as you grow as a investor, start adding more, totally fine. But let's go and we're on takeoff coming soon. And where you're going to be looking for is days on market. This is 30 plus days. You hit apply, 171 houses today been on the market for 30 days. Well, you still see there's some nice houses here. There's probably some ugly ones too. All right. But we're not done yet. We're going to come in here and also come here and we're going to do right here keywords. What if I type fixer? What happens if I type fixer? Does anything happen? Nothing happened. Let's go in and do fixer upper. Okay, bam. I got two houses that say fixer upper because look, imagine this. This ain't even been built yet. All right. So the data is not, oh, so that maybe this is why they're saying it's a fixer upper because they didn't finish the house. This house at 900K, it could be worth 1.5. It could be worth 2 million. I don't know. But there should be profit in this. But this one right here, this property here looks a little expensive too. This is not exactly what I'm looking for. This is house, it does not look like these are fixer uppers. So let's go look for TLC. We're gonna find us some ugly houses today. TLC, tender loving care. These houses, all of these look okay, beside now these are starting to look a little rough. I'm gonna go ahead and sort by price, low to high. And this would be an example. We found one. We found us what should be a fixer upper. They don't even have pictures of the inside. Typically, that's when you don't see inside pictures, it's because something's wrong. But this little house, one bedroom, one half, 800 square foot, cute little bungalow that needs work, investor special. They're looking for investors. These are the type of houses what you're looking for. Sold as is. Ooh, let's put in as is keyword real quick. Let's go back. Let's see what it says for as is. So we got 30 days and we got as is. Let's see what happens. All right. Now we got more. And you look at some of these houses. I'm going to just quickly look. This one actually it looks good. Looks good. Let's see this one. It looks good. So you have to look through here and you'll start to find some of the gems that are in these certain markets. All right. So next, the next part is talking to real estate agents and making offers, right? So what we want to do is on this, this particular property right here, you're going to see the real estate's information here. Erica Green, listed by Erica Green at Shonda Davis Real Estate. What you want to do is give this agent a call and ask about the property. Why? Because I want to know more about it. I want to get to know the real estate agent. I want to build rapport with this agent. Real estate agents don't typically like to list ugly houses. They like to do the beautiful houses, make them look like a really good agent. So if there's agents that find or are listing rough properties, they might have more a month from now, 10 months from now, and start sending you deals. So I want to know who these realtors are. I'm going to call Erica and talk to her about this property, see if we can make an offer, run some numbers, see if I can get what's wrong with it. Because literally there's just nothing listed here. Do I need a new roof? What's the inside look like? How's the HVAC? How's the plumbing, electrical? How's all that stuff? I don't know any of that stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about condition. We're going to talk about motivation, and we're going to talk about the timeline. How quickly is this seller need to move so I can gauge their motivation? And again, stay in touch with these agents to show we're serious about buying. Next is common mistakes. What's common mistakes? You ever get caught in what's called analysis paralysis? Or I'm spending so much time thinking about doing something, I end up doing nothing. That's what we're talking about. Take action. The people who I see get success, they're learning by doing. Yeah, you get the game plan and then you execute and you're going to learn most of the stuff as you go. Don't be a person who needs to know, I need to know every single little solution, every single little thing about every single little thing before I even take action. No, just get the point and start going for it. You'll learn on the go. All right. So it says, fear of talking to agents. Let me tell you a secret. Come here. They don't know much either. Most real estate agents do like Most real estate agents don't even do a deal a year. They're not very experienced. When I get on the phone with a real estate agent, they look up to me. They're like, dude, yeah, you know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing because I've done hundreds of transactions. Most of these realtors have not done a handful of transactions. So what I'm trying to say is they're not that much further down the road than you are. I'm telling you, you will see what I'm talking about. So don't be scared of talking to them. I would say 80% of realtors are kind of rookie-ish, noobish, kind of person people. Okay. Step two, checking the numbers, finding comps. Use a website like Zillow to find homes. Okay, I'm going to show you how to run comps. If I were to try to find out what's a good price, why do I run comps? Is to know, am I getting ripped off or am I getting a deal? Am I paying fair? How do I know? What do other houses that look like my house have sold for in great condition? And if my house is jacked up, how much money is it going to cost me to fix it up to make it look like that? And I need my profit. And now we can talk about my price. All right. I know that was a lot. So if I want to just find out where the first numbers, the most important number you need to know is how much is it worth? Not how much does this house cost? How much is it worth once I'm done fixing it up? Then I back everything else out after that. So let's talk about this property here. So what I would like to do, I go to a different tab. I keep this one open so I don't forget my house. I'm looking at my house. I pull up another tab and I'm looking for a 1-1. I don't have my square footage here. I don't have the year. No, I have the square footage, but I don't have the year built, which is pretty important. I don't have it here either, so I'm gonna work with what I got. MLS or Zillow for this market. This It could be just this house didn't pull it. So what I'm going to do is once you back out, it automatically is going to locate your property as long as you don't touch it. We're on Huntsville Way, so our house is right here. We're going to go to sold. Ooh, sold houses, and I want to go back 6 months to look at solds. All right, you see all these ones that pop up. So these are houses that sold in the last 6 months. I got 13, and I'm going to sort now by square feet. Square feet high, mine's low. So mine's looks kind of like this, kind of like this, kind of like that. So what I'm seeing, I got a 75K that sold. I got a 127 that sold and a 155 that sold in the last 6 months. And then I got a 184 all the way up here. What I like to do is not cross major streets. Max Luther, not Martin Luther. We got Max Luther, Washington, or main streets, and Meridian. So what I like to do starting out is mapping my neighborhood around these main streets. Whoops, get that too. So I want the houses in this neighborhood and to see what's here. So these 6 houses, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm gonna rock with these 6 houses. If I didn't have anything here, then maybe I go out a little bit, a little bit to see some houses. So now all these houses are comparable. They're in the same price range. I got 155 for 1,000, 155 for 900 square foot. I'm 800. My ARV somewhere around 155K is what I'm rocking with. Just based off, I got 2 sales right next to each other. I know I'm 800 square foot, 812. So maybe I bring it down a little bit, maybe like 150, 145, 150. I would probably lock it in because we like to be a little aggressive on the wholesale side. I'm gonna lock it in at 150. That's how you do it. All right. Making your offer. So here's a formula. Here's a formula that's really, really, really popular, and it's like pretty much like a nationwide type thing. Um, you can start here. Some of my markets are this, some are this, some of my market, some of mine are a lot lower than this. And what am I talking about? ARV, this is wrong. It's like this ARV. Oh no. My bad. Whoops. ARV times 70% minus repairs minus your fee is your maximal allowable offer, MAO. All right. An example, if I pulled my calc, let's throw these numbers in there. Let's say that property's worth $200,000. Okay. 200K. And we're going to do is times 0.7, 70% is 140. Now I need to take out, let's say there's $30,000 in repairs, minus, I want to make $10,000 as my fee as a wholesaler. Ooh, did I hit the minus button? I, I didn't. So 200,000 times zero point 0.7 minus 30,000 equals minus 10K. So it's $100,000. Right? $100,000. That's my offer to the agent. Agent, I can pay $100,000 for this house. Can we get the deal done? All right. Common mistakes. Guessing what the ARV is instead of running the comparables like I showed you like this. You never want to guess. And I'll give you another tip. You want to look at the sold houses, the sold, not the ones for sale. These people are trying to get this high number, but it ain't sold yet. We want to go off what we can prove. The data says 155. That's what we're rocking with. All right. Also, forgetting to add repair cost. Like, don't be like me. I did the repair cost. I forgot to add the flippers portion, which is this point 0.7 includes. That's why this is it, because it's the flipper's going to make 10%, really. So we're getting an 80% discount minus at 10%. All right. So, step three, making the deal happen. All right, sending offers. So you want to make sure you're sending offers on multiple homes to increase your chances of getting one. We have a rule of 5 offers a day keeps the bill collectors away. That's per rep that I have. So if I got 3 reps, we're making 15 offers a day. Okay, 15 offers a day times a whole month. That's a lot of offers, a lot of contracts, a lot of deals. So I suggest you, if you're brand new, when you're starting out, I need you to pace yourself. Unless you're a real hardcore go-getter, I want you to start off 1 offer a day. 1 offer a day for that first week. That's what I do for my students. We're gonna make 1 offer a day. That's what I want to see. And make sure you got everything locked tight. Make sure everything looks good. Make sure your contract's tight. Make sure your words, everything's good. Next week, cool. I'm double it. You're gonna make 2 offers a day. Cool. 2 offers a day. Make sure they're good. All right, so now we're at 2 offers a day. That next week, it's time to hit 5, baby. Let's go. Now you can rock and roll. Okay. Um, Sending offers. Follow up to show sellers and agents you're serious. Yeah, you got to follow up. They say the fortune's in the follow ups. You making offers. Most of them are gonna say no. We'll think about it. Maybe. You're not done making an offer that day. You're gonna follow up on that house every week. Check on it, making sure it looks good. Oh, it's been on the market. You were on the market 5 days. Now it's been 30 days. Are you really interested in selling this house? Because if so, I'm still here. That's the kind of conversations you're gonna have. All right. So now it's time to find a buyer. You get a contract, you got a house under contract. Now it's time to sell it. Who are we gonna sell it to? We're gonna sell it to a cash buyer. A cash buyer that's gonna fix and flip this property. All right. So here's how to find them. Facebook groups, just like you go on a Facebook group, you go on to Facebook.com, you go into groups, and you would type in for this one, I would type in real estate investing Huntsville, Alabama. Real estate investing Alabama and join every single group. There's thousands of investors. Investors hang out on Facebook. They're there. That's where they are in every market. You'll find them on Facebook. All right. So that's one. Go to local real estate meetups. You can literally go to meetup.com, type in, sign up, type in real estate events. There's live events where people are gathering, they're talking, there's buyers, there's people who want to be investors. They all congregate together. That's where you want to go. The last is to buy data from websites that sell buyers. Like, I kind of think it's cool. I'm on there because I buy and flip. So people in my markets, when they get a property, they pay for investor lip. They send me a text and an email and maybe even call me, say, "Hey, I got this property. It does cost some money, but that's a way to go." I have used Investor Lift and others like it, and I like it a lot. So now you got to sell it. To sell it, you need to assign and transfer your rights to the buyer. That's what we're doing here. We're transferring our rights with an assignment contract with a title company or a closing attorney, depending on what state you're in. You either use title reps or you use attorneys. This is one or the other. And it depends on how your state's set up. So they do both the same thing. They make sure they're a neutral third party that makes sure when you're selling a house, they make sure the title is clear. This person does in fact own it. So when you buy it, it's yours, not you got to fight with another owner. So they're going to make sure that's clear, and they're going to make sure whoever's buying it, their money's good, and they're going to wire the money. They're not. You don't do deals behind doors with each other and screw each other. You go through the neutral third party. They make sure everything's good and transaction goes through. You don't have to use it, but it's smart to use one. We will use one. All right. Big mistakes, not vetting your buyer's proof of funds. If you have a buyer that's interested in the property, you're gonna ask to see, hey, cool, you want to buy this property? Cool. Can I see your that you got the money to pay for it? And if they send you something and it has a certain, vetting it means calling them and say, hey, this person said you're gonna lend them money. Is that true? Yep, it's true. I lend money. Here's info. Bam, they're done, right? You don't want to get to the table and the person doesn't really have the money to buy your property. You be in a bad situation. All right, and also confusing the steps of assigning the contract. You got to know the steps. Make sure you follow the steps and assign the contract the right way. Contact your title company; they will walk you through so much. All right, now step 5, closing the deal. We're getting close to getting paid. I'm getting excited. So stay organized. Work with the seller, the buyer, and title company to make sure everything goes smoothly. You want to make sure everyone's on the same page. We close on this day. We sign on this day. We're going to pick up keys on this day. They're going to drop on keys this day. Everyone needs to be in contact, and you are the one making sure everyone is doing their job. Make sure title companies staying on top of all that stuff. That's it. And then once the deal closed, congratulations, you've done it. Share your success. Do it again. Rinse and repeat. All right. Common mistakes: missing important details on the paperwork. Make sure you dot your I's, cross your T's, make sure everything's locked in. Make sure your paperwork is straight so you get paid, and make sure the seller's information is good so they get paid the right amount, and your buyer so everyone's happy, right? Um, Another mistake is not following up with the people involved for future opportunities. Close the deal with the buyer. Hey, dude, I want to do more deals with you. Um, let's stay in touch. Real estate agent. This is why real estate agents are key to real estate, because that real estate agent, you close a deal, they got paid, they like you. You want them to do more deals with you and send you more deals like the one you just did. Super important. All right, your to-do list. Your to-do list. Your mission, should you choose, we're going Ethan Hawke Mission Impossible, is to find 3 properties on the MLS or Zillow or Redfin that fit the criteria. Next, I want you to, this week, use my script I gave you, call 2 agents, talk to them about the property. You ain't even got to make an offer. Just call them, talk to them, ask them about the property, ask them for more information, and just get used to talking to a real estate agent. They want to talk to you. Okay. Practice running your comps, practice running, calculate offers, getting comfortable with that whole process. Again, this is the first step. It's always the hardest. And like this says, once you close your first deal, now you know how it works, and you can do it, and you can rinse and repeat and do it over and over, baby. Let's go. So today, start today. Your success is closer than you think, and that's it for this trading. Oh.